has a chance, that's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Seth Curry.
Substitutions.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Foul. Guarded by Seth Curry. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocked loose. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. McCollum with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
C.J. McCollum trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Off the mark at the line. Fred VanVleet. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And a whistle. C.J. McCollum has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lynn sizing up McCollum to Gasol. Ibaka to Gasol. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. McCollum into the front court. Shot clock off as they look for a go-ahead bucket. Down a point. C.J. McCollum. 3 for 6 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
No good. He couldn't get it to drop. Horn sounds ending this first quarter of play. One quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
To Leonard. And the nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Toronto has the basketball. Kawhi Leonard here against Harkless. To Gasol. Curling inside. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
I got him. Here we go.
Looking to take this all the way. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Lynn with it. We're a minute into the second quarter. To Ibaka. Gasol to Leonard. Fires the three, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. Second of three is good. Whoops, that won't go. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 3 for 3 in this first half.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lowry matched up with Lillard. To Leonard. Danny Green. Gasol. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Big finish at the rim.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
Leonard to Lowry.
Left.
Missed a wide-open look.
One of the best-kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
D's got it. Damian Lillard. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field. Toronto with the basketball. Lowry to Leonard. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Leonard to Lowry. Gasol. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
From long range. Playing with fire. Damian Lillard wide open. Hits the three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Leonard to Danny Green.
2 minutes left in the second.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Gasol. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he draws contact. 2 shots coming up for the Spaniard, the All-Star, Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 77% at the line. And he hits the second.
Into the game for the Portland Blazers.
Portland has the ball. Lillard for 2 and hits off a killer step back.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Turner. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Short jumper won't fall. Lowry into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Leonard. Damian Lillard rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's Portland ball. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Make the next one.
To Lowry. From the painted area, won't go down. Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. The follow won't go either. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. That's it for the first half. The Blazers have the lead.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. Fellas.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Ball's controlled by the Raptors.
Let's go.
Spinning shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Here comes the screen. Lillard to Cantor. And his Cantor above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Number 0, Damian Lillard.
Kawhi Leonard pass it against Evan Turner. To Ibaka. Gasol gets it in the left corner. For three, that's off the side of the rim, short. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Swings it to Leonard. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Got ball.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Leonard.
Hey, good contest.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Marc Gasol with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
C.J. McCollum, 4 out of 7.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Screen coming, screen coming.
Ah, rocking the rim.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Trailblazers take over.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Lillard. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions.
Lowry sizing up the all-star Lillard. To Danny Green.
Number 23, Pascal Siakam.
Gasol to Danny Green. Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Harkless. Trying to cash in. Shot by Leonard won't go. To Cantor. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Number 2,
Mo Harkless. Couple of free throws on the way. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Count it.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Lillard to Harkless. Leonard to Lowry. A pass stolen by Portland. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Leonard. A bad pass there. Blazers have it. Kawhi Leonard. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kawhi Leonard gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Blazers in front. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on the scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
To Lowry. It was right there. Powell. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys trail now by 4. Siakam matched up with Nurkic. Deep left corner. Curling inside. Lowry. Shot from the lane won't go. And he'll head to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Gary Trent Jr. at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Toronto has the basketball. Lowry to Powell. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam to Powell. Shot clock violation. Time to shuffle things up. Lillard. Lays it up and in.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lynn with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Gasol. Goes to the left side. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
The drive. Right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
The assist from number 11.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Turner. To Jeremy Lin. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Jeremy Lin has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both.
I got ball. I got something for him.
Lillard goes to the right side.
Two minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
To Lillard. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Lin. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Portland's got it.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
McCollum to Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Siakam sizing up Leonard. Leonard. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Spinning shot. Won't fall. Lin to Gasol. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Marc Gasol at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 66% in this contest. Now the Blazers will use a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. CJ McCollum gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout, Portland. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Now we get a whistle. They'll wrap him up with the intentional foul and a little over 20 seconds left to play.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Portland has the ball. Pascal Siakam with a piece. And now they'll wrap him up with the intentional foul. That'll be free throws with 16 seconds left.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Back up, back up, back up.
From the painted area, won't go down. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws.
Good shot, man.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's the Raptors with the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors took this down to the wire before getting the win. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Trailblazers must be devastated after such a close loss. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2.